Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to Selena City and Lake World Part 169. If you guys check out the last part of Selena City, make go check that part out for this one. But today we are bringing back some very showcat builds that haven't been shown since literally a best of the worst showcat builds. Because if y'all want to know, that series has basically just ended. Literally almost a month now actually. Literally almost halfway a month now because since we're in November. And these showcase builds have been shown mostly a lot of times before, by the way, especially from when the start of season 2 and pretty much most like the others. So I can't wait to show these showcase builds in today's Selena City and Lake World. So I'll wait no time as always. Let's get into this. So here are the showcase builds I am showing, and this time I'm basically showing them backwards because I have shown them mostly from like literally number 1 to number 4, but now I'm showing it to number 4 to literally backwards number 1. So this would be something. So the first showcase build I am showing is the Ninjago City Q4. Now I don't have to explain about this showcase build because I mostly tell y'all about this showcase build a lot of times. But since we're in Selena City 2, I guess I could talk about mostly for one more time. So pretty much we got is mostly the beach area, which is pretty much the beach area of Ninjago City Q. Then you have is mostly like a little one of those ride toys. Then if you go inside here, we have a store which looks pretty much nice. Then right here, I think this is like supposed to be like a motel, isn't it? No. I think not a motel, isn't it? No, it's one of these. Yeah. So I explored these rooms before, so we don't really have to mostly explore these again because you guys have already seen it a lot of times. But Ninjago City Q4 has been one of the most like classic showcase builds I've been showing since since Lady Showcase build series. And one thing I didn't even know about before is that they have a basketball area right here, which is literally kind of cool actually. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty much nice. Then you got mostly the vehicle, which is the Manta Ray Bomber, which looks pretty much nice. Then let's see what else is down here. And this is probably like another building right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one place right here too. This fake this fake like McDonald's. It's literally like this whole entire fake of McDonald's, which is like pretty much funny. I don't know if they ever had a burger place in like Lego Ninjago. I have no idea. What is going on with my controller? Wait. Okay, some reason. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I just don't know what just happened. I literally just look up for some reason. I guess I might have did that. I might have did that. All right. Anyways, then we have. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a meditate room. I think when Master Wu was doing it here, by the way, just meditating, even though that Lloyd was trying to at least sneak him. But okay. And then what else? There's a bicycle area. Then we have this whole entire like. I guess get your newspapers, I'm guessing. They got a bunch of bushes. But yeah, Ninjago City Q4 is pretty much back mostly in 2025. And as I'm saying again, this is one of the classic showcase builds I've been showing since later years. So Ninjago City Q4, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, the next one is Ninjago City Q3, which is literally one of my favorite ones actually. Because most of all, it got literally a bowling alley right here. Later bowling alley, which I don't have to mostly talk about all of this again, by the way. But this showcat build was pretty much later good to show. I mean, I shown mostly all of this before, from like best of worst showcat builds to like mostly any showcat builds I've been showing since late, from like OCs to worlds to seasons, basically everything. And this showcat build is literally one of my favorite Ninjago City Ninjago City Q3 showcat builds I've been showing for like literally forever. And I do like this one, by the way. My favorite area actually is the one to go right here. It's basically like a whole entire like shower area. We have basically like a whole entire like shower room, but not just that. You basically have a whole entire gym area, which looks pretty much cool. I really like that. And I think there's more up here too. Yeah, there is. You got some weights. You got like a whole entire punching bag, which is cool. And then you got like pretty much a nice balcony where you can pretty much see the next showcase I'm gonna be showing. Let's see, there's a vehicle as well known as the police Yeah, the police tuk-tuk vehicle, pretty cool to see. Then it just pretty much takes you straight up to the road. Which look pretty much nice. But as I'm saying this again, one of the most classic showcase builds I've been showing for later years, and it's good to pretty much see it again in 2025. Probably for the second time actually. Same with the Ninjago City Q4. So Ninjago City Q3, welcome to Selena City. Alright, the next one is Ninjago City Q2, which is another showcase build that I do like actually. I mean, I'm not entirely sure if these are actual like Lego Ninjago cities. I'm not too sure because I feel like they aren't. But what we have in this showcase build is the robot, which I wish you could play as him. Okay, something. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with my controller. Okay, I did say earlier that something was going on with my controller. I wasn't even kidding. I don't think it's the batteries. I hope it's not the batteries. I hope not. But yeah, okay, yeah, it's really working fine. I have no idea. I might have to go ahead and check the battery after this video. But what you have here is pretty much a store, which looks pretty much nice, kind of one of those clothing stores. I can pretty much say mostly, I guess mostly any clothing store actually. I guess you could say to like Belk or the damn, or pretty much just any mall actually. Just pretty much just any mall. I don't go. Well, it's pretty much where I have. It's pretty much called the Danville Mall. What I was gonna say, but I feel like I want to give too much information right there. But we'll just say just the mall. Then we go up here. I think we have some more. Yeah, got some shirts. Got some more pants. I like how they did this, by the way, pretty much like in actual real life, which is pretty much cool. And then what you have right here is let's see. And up here we got like a whole entire music area, which looks pretty much cool. Inside of it we got most of guitar, we got a saxophone, we got all the whole entire instruments in here. Then we go upstairs. We have like a little like singing area, which looks pretty much nice. You got like you need like mostly 3 girls singing the microphone. They got like a whole entire like, I guess you'd say like a rock and roll band area or a drum area, so which is pretty much nice. Then if we go down, if we can, space is a little bit crumped up. I'm not gonna lie, when I first time I showed the showcase build, it's a little bit crumped up. It really is. Then let's see what's right here. That's probably like a garden area, I'm guessing. No, it isn't. Okay, I was looking at something else. But yeah, that's pretty much the Lego Ninjago City Q2 showcase build. This one also a classic as well. I mean, I can't really mostly say this is my favorite one. I mean, it's a cool one, but it's not really my favorite one now. It really isn't. But it is a classic showcase build, and I'm glad to pretty much see it again in 2025. So, Ninjago City Q3, welcome. Oh, sorry, 2. I'm getting a little messed up right now. Getting a little messed up in the head. Lego Ninjago City Q2, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, and the last one we have for today is literally the first ever Lego Ninjago City Q showcase build I've been showing, is Lego Ninjago City Q1. So what you have is the robot woman, which I think that's pretty much her name is, or the robot girl. For some reason I don't know why she's jumping. No, the lady robot. So that's the lady, that's the man robot, and that's the lady robot. Okay. So what we have here is pretty much one of my classic, well sorry, one of my favorite ones, if Selena can go in there. So this place is mostly like a whole entire hotel room, like an actual hotel room, which you got like this, like literally the small bed and the bedroom cabinet, and then I think there is supposed to be like a popcorn area somewhere. Yeah, literally a whole entire like eating area. We got most of the snacks, we got most of the drinks. Love to see that. Have talked about it before. Then it's probably like somewhere like a dance area, I think. What's here? This is the balcony, isn't it? Yeah, this is the balcony. Okay. There is a dance area somewhere. Okay, that's another room. Yeah, here. Right here, yeah. This is like a hotel like dance area, which is very cool. I mean, I've shown all of this before. I've shown all of this before, literally over years ago. Love to see that. And then we have is a whole entire balcony with pretty much a whole entire pool going on, so which is pretty much nice. Alright, so let's see if we can hit a very nice flip. Yep, you still got it. Still got it. Love to see that. But yeah, Ninjago City Q1 is one of the most like classic showcase builds I've pretty much been showing for like literally years. This is literally, I think, mostly number 4 and number 3 and number 1 are pretty like one of my favorites. I think like Ninjago CQ1 is probably like top of my favorites, and Ninjago CQ3 is like just my second favorite. So it's good to be able to see the showcase build again in 2025. So Ninjago CQ1, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, well everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy this, you already know what to do. So, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.